YouTube channel where, well, we've been working pretty steadily on getting our car, Intimidator. We've been trying to get this car ready for a few years. Well, year and a half, not quite 2 years. It seems like it's been 2 years. And, well, we just keep running into issue after issue after issue with working on this car. And when we just about thought we were out of the water, well, we found out our brand new oil pan is leaking. Not a big deal, but it is a deal. So, previous videos I said I was going to pull the engine back out, send the oil pan back to Speedway, get a new oil pan, and put it together. And well, that just wasn't going to work for me. And here's the reason why. The first reason is, well, I just don't feel like pulling the engine again. If you follow me, you know this would be the 5th time of pulling the engine out. Another reason is, if we go that route, it's going to probably be at the minimum 3 weeks before we get the engine back in the car and get everything buttoned back up. And in 4 weeks, well, we need to be on the track. So we are shooting for July 9th at St. Francis County, being our first night out with Intimidator here. The following weekend is Fan Appreciation Night, $5 night at St. Francis County. So we are planning on making at least both of those nights. At the moment, things are looking good to make it happen, because we just about have a complete running car. Make a few phone calls. We might slip into a few other shops to get this car on a set of scales, make sure the front end is all set right. We still need to grease it. I gotta change out trailing arms on the rear end, or at least one, to make it right. Just a bunch of little odd and end things. Nut and bolt check it. I got to put a chain on the back end. Just a bunch of little knick-knack things, and we got to finish up the front end here. And I got to fix an exhaust leak on top of that. But what we got to do is make a filler panel here and on the other side. And I want to try to make it where it's simple, where I can take either just the nose off or fenders. You know, keep it real simple. Especially when I keep this, you know, the sides open to get to. So one thing that's on my list to get done is to make a lip for the front of the nose. Well, not the nose, but it goes up from the nose up over the lip of the hood here to simply keep it from doing this number. Well, this little piece here keeps slipping in the way. This piece I've already pre-cut out to kind of make that happen. You know, it's just something simple. It just kind of helps prevent the air from getting up, sucking the hood up, blowing the hood up, causing a big issue. I've also already modified the hood a little bit. It was set up, it laid like all the way over to here on a fender, and that's just going to create a bunch of rattles. You can see here's one section that I cut off, and actually, believe it or not, this was the other side. And much like I did on the old leafer, I just folded it 90 degrees down, maybe just a hair past, just so it'll clear in between the fender, and it gives the hood a little more strength, won't be as flimsy. So there you go, some repurposed aluminum, serving a good purpose to, well, help us from our hood to from flopping. It ain't much, but it's honest work. The mismatch red just adds to our redneck trashy looking race car that we got going on here. So we're gonna move on to we're gonna make some filler panels right here. I got a roll of plastic over there somewhere underneath gas cans that we're going to use to make this with. Okay, well, I need to back up just a little bit. One thing I said in the last video is I need to make a heat shield to go in between, it's still warm, the exhaust and the brake fluid reservoirs. You know, it's real close. These are just plastic. One reason you don't want the plastic melting. Number two, you don't want the brake fluid boiling, because then your brakes go to crap. Not that I really use them, but you never know. And by no means is this guaranteed to work, but this is what we kind of have in mind here. I actually took one sheet of aluminum, cut it down, and we kind of, you see, we kind of wrapped it around. Got 3 pop rivets, 3 for Dale Earnhardt. Kind of wrapped this around. No, I didn't use nothing fancy, but the fanciest piece that I used was this here. Is an attachment for my drill that cuts the aluminum. Rest of it was done by hand. So in theory, this piece here should be the primary piece to hold the heat. This is just kind of like a secondary. I'm no scientist or anything like that, but I don't think aluminum will carry heat as fast as steel or tin or anything like that. So we use body panel aluminum. Hopefully that prevents us from melting these or boiling our brake fluid. So we're going to put the fender back on so that, well, we can continue what we were doing with the body filler or the panel filler, and hopefully it all fits with that stuff on there, but it should. So, well, there we go, our filler panels for the left and right side here. No, somehow or another, I don't know how I did it, but I cut both of them pretty much exactly the same, and they come out completely different. I don't know if it's just the geometry of the nose in general, or I was just that far off, but we got them cut out here. I got the wheel off. Really don't remember why I took the wheel off. Oh, I know, the silicone oil pan up. Wouldn't mind getting it outside, get some pictures of it, because this is pretty much how it's going to look. Oh, what are you doing, bud? I don't have much help out in the shop. Daniel, he helps a little bit, gets screwdrivers and things. What you got? Screwdriver? You gonna put it on there? Put them on. You gotta turn them. There you go. Put them on there. You gotta turn it. The other way. Keep going. You gonna keep turning it? There you go. Practicing. Well, we got the front end pretty well buttoned up here. That's always been kind of flimsy. I don't know why it's mounted like that, but it wasn't ever riveted to nothing to make it solid on the front end. But we got the filler pieces. Daniel's in here helping out. We need to get that thing wrapped up here pretty soon. Maybe when we get the car out of the shop, we can start cleaning things up. So we got these filler pieces done. I think it looks all right. Let's see here. Let's take a gander from back here, so I don't really have a lot of room. But, oh yeah, all mismatched. Of course, last year we painted the hood up. The hood's ready to go. I don't think it looks half bad. Daniel's out here. I think he's wanting to learn how to weld. Oh, now he's messing up all the adjustments. No. Ready to go body-wise. Still got to put a number up here. We ain't got nothing up here. Oh, got a glove. Got a welding glove. Well, I don't have any red duct tape. Caden and his dad, Stroker, did that last year, so there ain't nothing I can do. I don't have none of that, so I do got a number. I don't know. that I can use on the roof. I don't know if it's any good because it's almost 10 years old, but we might try it out. I think these come out halfway decent, other than somehow or another they're cut pretty well exactly the same and come out totally different, but they're close enough for what we're doing with it. So, well, that's a wrap on the body for now. I guess what we'll do is when we get things on the ground and we go out and take it for a test drive, we'll let you guys ride along with us. So, God bless you. We'll catch you later.